Readiness briefing number 3, the triangle. Now, the triangle we're talking about here is you being off center to your exits. So we already talked about before primary, secondary exits. What we're worried about now is somebody being in the way of our exit. Now, most people walk straight forwards and backwards. They don't move around. They just walk straight in their path. But what happens if someone gets in your path, gets in your way? Most people don't even notice it. You need to start paying attention, because should something happen and you've got to get out of wherever you're at quickly, you need to be able to have a clear path, clear line of sight to your exit. Also, if something does get in the way, you need to be able to offset yourself to that exit. What you can do with your kids, okay? You can always talk to them and say, which way is our nearest exit? Okay, you go out in place, you're like, hey, where would, if we had to run right now, where would our exit be? You know, play a game with them. If someone's standing in the way, which would be our path to get out of there? How would we move ourselves off center, off the way of them, so that we could still get out of there quickly? So just play games with your kids like that, so that way they can understand how it's important to be able to pay attention to your surroundings. That's what we want kids doing. We don't want them scared. We want them to just be aware at all times. So that's the challenge this week, is to always make sure that you're paying attention of a clear line of sight to your exits, and a clear path. If there's furniture in the way, sidestep away from the furniture, whatever happens to be. Also remember, primary, secondary exit. Don't just rely on one. Always have a backup plan. In executive protection, we always want to have a plan ahead of time, so that way nothing ever happens. It should be boring, because everything's already been accounted for. When I walk into a place, I always look, there's my exit, make sure it's clear. If anything ever happens, I'm gone. I don't have to worry about it, because I've already seen where I'm going. I've already made the plan. So just plan ahead. Remember those triangles, those angles. That's what we're looking for. Not straight, angles. So we will be looking for you on next week on Readiness Briefing number 4.